Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 4 of this RMS Oceanic tutorial. For anyone who's interested, today's focus will be the ship's boat deck superstructure, bridge wings, ship's wheelhouse, and all sorts of deck houses that go on the top of the main superstructure. So what we're going to do is fly down to the front wall, or the front end of the top deck that we built previously. This section here. Oh, before I go on to that, I've added the doors and windows as well to the inner decks as well, or the inner walls. So it's basically the same process as what I do normally. It's a pair of doors, dozen or so windows, and a pair of doors, windows, doors, windows. It's not a real layout. It's just what I've done, what I normally do with my ships. So there we go. There's the windows and doors added there. Back to the topic in hand. We're going to go back to the front wall of said deck we built previously, i.e. this one. And we're going to go to the 4th block back on the wood. So on the wood here, centre block, go 1, 2, 3, 4th back, and then we build on the 4th block. So I'll put another centre block, and then we build 7 wide. So that's what, 3 other sides. So 1, 2, 3 that way, 1, 2, 3 that way, and then we want 2 out, and then 2 out, and then we want 2 back, so 2 back that way, and then 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3 out, and then 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There we go. So that's 26 down the side there. I do the same the other side. So it was the 2 out, and then 2 back, and then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3 out. 1, 2, 3, and then the 26. So I won't bother counting it, I just measure it as I get to the end. How far is that? That's a little bit too short. There we go. So there's the 26 down both sides, and then join them together across the back, like so. Now this wall here will probably be irrelevant in a bit, because there's going to be another sort of skylight attached to this, but we'll worry about that later on. So we just build the straight wall across the back, and then we go back to the front wall of the 7 wide section, and then we build this 3 high. So this front wall here, the 7 wide section, just build that 3 high, like so. So now it's 3 high, and then we add a wood block on the top, and then we build 2 forward. So it's 3 wood blocks basically on the top. So 1 already, and then 2 and 3, and then a white block. So this would be the overhang for what will be the bridge wings in the ship's wheelhouse area. So 3 wood blocks on the top of the centre block, and then a white block. You can make that a colour block if you want to mark the centre. And then what you do, you build this 9 wide, so that's 4 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, and 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. And then you want, what do we want? We want 2 rows of 4, so we're slightly curving backwards. We want 2 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that goes right out to the side of the ship like so. And then we want 4 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then we want 12 back inwards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then join it together with the base below, so join it, basically build it down to the foundations below. Do the same on the other side, so it's 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 12 back inwards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then join it to the base below. There we go, that's the bridge wings added there. And then the area between the front wall and the pillar we just added there, this wall here, just build it to 3 high, and then the deck will sit on top of that wall when it's done. Do the same the other side, and there we go, that's both those sides done. And then the area behind this pillar now, so from the bridge wings back around the side and around the back to the other side, increase to 4 high. So I'll do this as quick as I can to increase it 4 high. So basically increase it up to the height of the bridge wings, and then we have no problems. So I welded it for the long section and the back wall. So you set quartz, pardon me, got hiccups now, and then across the back, and then up the other side, and then the rest of it can be done freehand. There we go, there's the first deck house done, and the bridge wings. and it should look something like that. Nothing special, but you know, it does the job. And also this would be where the first funnel will sit as well. It will sit on the top of that big area there. So we're going to add the deck now, which is, well, basically a roof. And we go from the end of the bridge wings and just basically fill all in with wood or any material you want, really. It doesn't have to be wood, you can use glass, anything you want. It's your ship basically. I'm just giving you a guide on how to build it with more traditional bits. So that's one side of the bridge wing done, so you just do the same the other side and then fill it all the way back. I shall use the fill tool to fill that in, so fill wood by 20 bazillion, and there we go, there's the deck all added there, and it should look something like that. So you've got an overhang over the front of the deck house like so, and you've got the what will be the wheelhouse above. So that's that section there, and then around the front of the bridge, or around the front of the wheelhouse, we're going to add a wall, and we go around to the back of where the bridge wings attach to the main body of the building basically. So just basically copy this, just build the wall around the bridge wing, and then up to the corner where it joins the building there. So I do the same the other side. Like so. And then down the side, hang on, something's going wrong here. No, that's alright. I've got one of those Amazon Alexa things next to me, and it tends to go off whenever it wants to. I might unplug that in a minute. So yeah, you've got the wall going down to the side there, and then we want let's try and think actually. We want 9 down the side, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like so, and then 3 inwards, so 1, 2, 3, like that. So it goes from the side, or along the side, and then goes along the deck like that. I'll do the same on the other side, so we go back 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3 inwards. And it should look something like that. Now to confirm that, I shall go over to the prototype and make sure I've done it right. And by the looks of it, it is fine. Yeah, that's fine, that's okay. So the reason that's slightly different, I've got the brown carpet on the top and also a staircase, so that's what why that one looks slightly different. Right, so to add the staircase, which we might as well do, where the bridge wings attach to the main body of the building in this corner here, we're going to remove 2 blocks and put a staircase in there. So we'll get our stairs, which are there, and we'll build our stairs going down. So stairs, 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 and stairs, and then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then a couple of blocks underneath, there, and there. And there we go, there's that staircase there. And we do the same the other side, remove 2 blocks here, 1, 2, and then add stairs, 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 and stairs. There. And then we build upwards with the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, like so, and then 1, 2, 3 underneath. And there we go, that is the that section done there. For the ship's wheelhouse, I'll come back to that later on in this video to sort out the wheelhouse, so we'll worry about that in a bit. For what we're going to do now is work on the next deck house, which goes behind the first deck house. So we'll find the centre block of the back wall, because I've not done that. So the centre block, I believe, is this one, so I'll mark that as the centre. And on the deck below, on the wood down here, we're going to leave a 23 block gap, so we're basically the 24th block back on the wood below. So count back to the 24th block back on the centre. So that's 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 24th block back. And then we put our centre block, so you can see. So from the back wall, count to the 24th block back, and then put a block on that 24th block. And I'll just get my notes to make sure I don't copy too much. I shouldn't. Right, there we are. So on the 24th block we put the block, and then you build the wall. Build it 23 wide, so that's 11 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that way. Right, and then for the sides we want 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then we go inwards 2, like so, and then we want 33 down again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So there we are, there's 33. And then just do the same on the other side. So it's 16 for the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2 inwards, and then 33. And I do this freehand, saves a bit of time. So how fast that? I've gone too far, that's not good enough. Right, there we are. So there's the 33, and then build up across the back. And everything should be fine. So there we are, there's the base of the second deck house. And then we increase that to 4 blocks high, I believe. Yeah, 4 blocks high. So I'll do the back wall, increase that to 4 high. Actually, I use weld edit for it all because it's going to take forever otherwise. So I use weld edit to use quartz to build the walls upwards. So it's 4 high all the way around, and it shouldn't have any problems in theory. Down to the other side, and then down the other side. And there we go. That's the wall. The wall's increased in height to 4 blocks high, and it should look something like that. Nothing special, but you know, it's the deck house nonetheless. Just looking at the prototype, can't really see much from there. And then the next job is to add the deck. Same as the process on the first wall. You just go from the top of the white section and just add the deck all along the side, or all along, basically all the way to the back. So I shall stand on this. Oh, damn it! Stand on that block and use the fill tool again. Basically, fill all the deck all the way to the back, like so. And there we go. There's the deck added, and it should look something like that. Nothing special, but you know, it's something. And yeah, don't worry about the doors and windows just yet. I will go over to the prototype and check them out later, but not a big deal at the moment. Alright, so now what we're going to do now is go to the back wall now of the said deck house we just built. I've got to find the centre block because I didn't mark it. So I shall go from here and then mark the centre block, which is that one. So it's just a marker so I know where the centre is. And then what we want to do is go down to the wood, or down to the deck below from that centre block, and then we're going to count to the 4th block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then mark our centre, and then we're going to build another deck. It's not a deck house as such, it is a skylight. So it's going, how wide is it? It is 21 wide, so that's 10 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that way. And then the sides are 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then join them together across the back. And I will mark the centre block as well on the back so that I know where it is, the centre. So there's the base, and then we're going to get our quartz stairs, those ones, and then we're going to add stairs all the way around the perimeter. Like so, and in theory this should, but basically makes the wall, or the top of the wall, a bit curvy, so it sort of curves inwards. So it should look something like that. I'm just going to pop over to the prototype because I can't remember how I laid out the glass, so bear with me on this one. Just fly over here quick, and yeah, what we do, we add a centre beam down the middle, and then beams either side, or beams across, and windows in between. So that is the skylight. That's the design we want. Okie dokie. So we go back over and add the beam across the centre line. So from end to end, add a beam across the centre, or through the centre, like so. That's basically left to right. Scratch my nose. And then we add beams every second block, and then add the glass in between. And as you can tell, we've not removed any wood flooring below. Yeah, that's up to you if you want to do that. I mean, the skylight at the moment is pretty useless. It would be sort of an open area down here, so I'll explain it in a minute anyway. So I'll just get the beams sorted first, like so, and then add the glass in the middle. I've not got glass selected, so get our glass and just fill in all these areas here. There we go, there's the skylight done. And what I was explaining a second ago, if you want to remove the deck below, or the deck inside, in here, you can. You just get the wood, or basically just remove all the wood blocks inside of this building, because really this area will be empty and you have the skylight illuminating the deck below. So if we remove all the wood blocks inside and then the wood blocks underneath the base, it should all look okay. So I'll just do this as quick as I can with, well, freehand. So remove all the wood blocks underneath as well. There we go, that's the deck all removed inside, and then you can add the white blocks underneath inside there, so you've got a sort of a rim around the around the bottom of the building, and just makes it look a bit neater when you look up from below. And there we go, that's that section done. So when you look up from the deck below, you've got a skylight above, and it looks something like that. Pretty. Right, so I shall get out of it now. Go through the door, which opens the wrong way, and back onto the deck above. So, so when you're looking from above, sorry, you can see it goes down to the deck below. Right, so now last job for this section. We're going to go to the centre block again of the back wall of the skylight, and we're going to leave. I'm going to count to the 8th block back. Sorry, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and put our centre block again. And we're going to build this deck house 11 wide, so that's 5 either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, and then the sides are 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then join them together across the back. And then we increase the height of the wall to 2 blocks high. 2 blocks high only. Like so. And then for the roof, which is a bit complicated, so what we're going to need quartz stairs again, which are here. And I'm just sort of thinking, what do we use? Because I think it's dark oak or dark wood, I can't remember what it's called. That's nether brick. Spruce, no, too light. Now there we are, dark oak stairs, we want those. So what we're going to do is on the edges, we're going to put stairs up times 2. So basically put stairs and then 2 blocks, and then stairs on top, stairs behind, and stairs behind, stairs like that. So you've got a pyramid basically. So stairs, block, stairs, and then 2 stairs on top like that. And I'm just trying to think how many we need. We need 4 of these, so that's the first one. And then we want another one, like so. So that's 2 pyramids, and then a third, like so, and then a 4th. Like so. So you've got the 4 pyramids like that. And it is a slightly uneven building actually. If you look, you've got an edge which is 1 block there, and at the back end you don't have an edge there at all. If you want to, you can shorten the building to 15 blocks, and then you have it symmetrical on both sides, but it's up to you what you want to do. So if you want to shorten it by 1 block you can. I think that's what I'll do actually. It makes it a bit even if you like. So I'll shorten it by 1 block so it looks better on both sides. So yep, there we go, and then I'll replace the centre block, which is that one. There we go. So now that is reduced to 15 long. So now you've got edges on both sides looking the same. So you do the same the other side now. We do the same, exactly the same. Stairs and all that guff. Nearly said the wrong word then. Do 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 do. There we go, there's the pyramids on both sides. And then what you want to do with the dark oak, you build the pyramids all the way across the width, so they're basically changing the colour. Well, not changing the colour if you like, you're just adding a different coloured roof. So it should look something like that. And it don't look too bad when it's in place. Just getting a bit of a pain in the ass to build, because stairs are a real pest to place. Like so. So I should do the next couple. At least try to. Come on. And then the next set above. You get the idea how this is meant to look anyway. I just do the next couple. Oh, come on. Stairs are a pain in the ass. Okay, there we go. There's the first two done. And in theory should look something like that. I'll go over to the prototype because it's a much better layout there. So there we go. That's how it should look when it's done. And then yeah, it should look something like that. So I shall go down and copy paste it. I think that would probably be the best alternative. Pardon me, got hiccups now. Really not helpful. So copy from there up to there. No, that's not the right one. Copy to there, and I shall stand on this one. I don't really do this very well, so bear with me. And then paste it here, and then paste it there. And did that work? No, it didn't. I ballsed it up. So I'm going to do a jump cut while I fix this, and then we'll carry on. So back in a moment. Right, back again. Disaster averted. I have finished the roof properly, and it should look something like that. Yes, right. So what we're going to do now is on the sides of this deck house. If we go to the back wall of it, and on the side, we go from the not from the corner block, but one forward of that, and add 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so, and then leave a 4-block gap, and then add 1, 2, 3, like so. And then in this gap here we add a door, or pair of doors, there and there. So it looks something like that. So do the same the other side. So we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, and then 1, 2, 3. And then remove the blocks, replace with doors, and it should look something like that. And then on the prototype I used, what did I use? I used, what are these things called? Trapdoors? Yeah, wooden trapdoors. Use these and just plonk them on top of these blocks here on the sides, and it should look something like that. Just do the same on the other side, and it should look something like that. Not bad, eh? And then what we're going to do now is add another skylight, and we go a third block back from the back wall of the this deck house. So from the centre, which I've not marked, but the centre anyway. 4th block back, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We build 11 wide, so centre block, and then 5 either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. Is it 2 or 3? 2. Yeah, go 2. Then do 1, 2 again, and then build the back wall, and then add quartz stairs around the entire base, or around the top of the base rather. Like so, and then we add blocks every 2nd block along the top. And if you want to, I think I use trapdoors, but preferably I'd use glass for this, so I'll get the glass block back, and we just add glass in there, 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 and there. And there we go. That is that little jobby done there. And I think that'll pretty much cover it for the boat deck for the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a jump cut while I'll move on to, well, I'll go and measure some other bits, and then we can move on. So back in a moment. Right, back again. So what we're going to do now is move on to the back end of the ship's first deck house. So you've got the bridge wings there, and you've got this first deck house. So we're going to go to the back wall of that. I'm going to work on the raised platform. So we're going to go from the sides. I'm going to go to the third block in from the sides. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's the third block, and then build 10. Hang on. Yeah, build 10 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like so. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 4 inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 forward, I think. Yeah, forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3 across, like so. And there you go. There's the deck house or skylight, what it will be in a moment. So there we go. That's that. And then I'm trying to think how high it is. It's 2 blocks high, so increase it to 2 blocks high all the way around, like so. It should look something like that. And then on the top you add slabs, quartz slabs, or any type of slab you want, doesn't really matter, but all the way around, like so. And now we need to make it a checkerboard or a checkered design. So we use slabs again. So put a slab. I'm trying to think how to explain this one. Is it checkered, or is it just sort of? Oh, no, it's not checkered really. It's still gaps in the windows, but or gaps in the roof, but it's not checkered really. It's just add slab beams across, like so. So if we go every second block, add a beam across, like that, and then another one, the last one there, like so. So there you go. There's your beams across, and then we add slabs every second block again. So, damn it, it's similar to the skylights we've done earlier, but these are a bit more sort of elaborate, really. There we go, there's the skylight done. It's sort of checkered, but it's not, if you know what I mean. And if you want to add glass, you can, but if you do add a glass block, it would just show up like that, so I've left it bare. I think the ideal thing would be to do is remove the slabs and just build the checkers in blocks. At least then the windows will sit in the proper place. But if you want to use the slabs, then go ahead, but you know, it's not something essential. Right, anyway, that's that skylight done. And then we go to the back wall of, or the side basically, the side which is 10 long on the skylight. And we're on the back, we're going to count to the third block forward. So you've got the 10 on the side, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 forward of the end. And then we're going to build outwards 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out like that. And then you want 6 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1 in. We add 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like so. So do the same the other side. So third block along to the front. So 1, 2, 3, and then 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like so. And then what you do, add the deck. So it's a raised deck basically. So just add the deck in this area, and it should all look fine when it's done. That's a theory anyway. It should all look fine. So just add the deck in this area. It's just a raised deck by 1 block. Nothing really special. So just carry on doing that, and then it should all look fine when it's all across. So I should use the fill tool. So fill wood by 20 billion, whatever. And there we go. There's the deck added. And it should look something like that. Can't really tell from this angle, but it is a raised deck. And it should look something like that. And then on the corners where the raised deck is attached to the skylight, we'll remove a block there and replace it with stairs. So I'm going to oak stairs again, and plonk the stairs there, and the same on the other side. Remove a block and put stairs there, and it should look something like that. So it's a raised platform, and there will be more detail to go to it, but first of all, what we're going to do now is go to the centre block of the next deck house, the front wall of the next deck house, find the centre block, which I do not have. So I shall go and find the centre block, which is that one. and then we're going to leave a single block gap, so count to the second block forward of the front wall, and we're going to build the platform tower, or the platform base anyway. So we're going to be 3 wide, and it's going to be 2 out, 2 out, 2 out, 2 out, like so, and then 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 forward, same on the other side, 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 forward, 1 in the middle, like so, and it should look something like that, like like an arsehole really. And then you double it in height, or should we treble it? Let's treble it in height. So build it to 3 blocks high, and in theory it should all look fine when done. So that's 2 high, and then build it to 3 high, like so. And then we add the deck on the inside. It's basically the deck roof, or a wood roof deck, like so. And if you want to make it a bit more open or a bit more decky, you just remove a couple of blocks in each corner to make it a bit more, a bit more of a roof shape, or more roof to it. And then there you go, you got a bit more space on the top, so it should in theory look something like that. And there will be a compass tower that goes on the top, but I'll add that later on because it's sort of an arsehole pain in the ass to build, if you know what I mean. You can see it over there on the prototype. It's basically a load of sticks stuck together, and basically where the crosshairs is. That's something to focus on later on. Anyway, that is that little section done there. So what we're going to do now is move on to the ship's wheelhouse. So we'll go to the front wall of the bridge wings, and on the centre block here we're going to add 3 windows. So we'll add a centre window which is 2 blocks high, and then 1 to the side, and then 1 to the other side. So you've got 3 windows like that, shaped like that, and then we add pillars in between, 2 blocks high, and then on the sides, the side pillars are 3 blocks high, like so, like that. And then we add an overhang across the front, so add a line of blocks over the top or along the front, like so. So you've got the windows there and an overhang across the front. And then from the back pillars here, you're going to build, hang on, I'm trying to work out how this is. We want to build back 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down 3, so 1, 2, 3. So you've got an archway here basically. I'll do the same to the other side, 1, 2, 3. And then the base of the wheelhouse to the back is 9 blocks, I think. Yep, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on that side. And then across the back, it's basically a square building. And then increase the walls to 4 blocks high. Like so, and then across the back. And then up the other side. Like so. And there's your wheelhouse sort of done. And then on the inside of the archway we add a line of blocks across, like so. And then another 3 windows, 2 blocks high, like so. Plus pillars in between. And then we add the deck, which is basically all wood. So nothing really special in that department. I don't know why I'm doing it by hand. I usually do it with welded, but slip of the mind there. And there we go. There's the wheelhouse done, and you can start adding doors or windows to the side of the wheelhouse and to the side of the deck houses we just built, and it should all look fine. So I think I'll leave it for today, and I shall do the windows and doors when I get time. Probably between this video and the next one, like I did with the deck below. So yeah, the doors and windows will be added, and yeah, don't look too bad. We've got plenty done anyway. We've got all the deck houses sort of in place. Still plenty of detail to go on the top of these buildings, but we'll worry about that another day. We've not even started the stern deck house yet, which consists of 2 decks, so that's something for the future as well. So yeah, we'll leave it at that, and we'll call it a day. So this is part 4 over with. So for part 5, probably be the propellers, rudder, and some other bits that I can think of, but we'll see. And we'll go from there. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return in part 5. So bye for now.